Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana. Today we are talking about how God's love stands firm forever. Psalm 89 verse 2 says, "I will declare that your love stands firm forever, that you have established faithfulness in heaven itself." Do you know what stands firm? The love of God. It is what stands firm forever. Listen to Psalm 89 verse 2. It says, "I will declare that your love stands firm forever, that you, God, have established your faithfulness in heaven itself." Think about the things that last in life. And think about the things that do not last forever. We know that food eventually spoils. It doesn't last for forever. That medication has a shelf life. That time moves forward. That people grow and pass. Yet, the good news is there is something and someone that lasts. It is God and the love of God that stands firm. The love of God is a trustworthy, sure, always there truth that you can believe and rely on. Today, I want to invite you to start a list. I'd like to invite you to write down all of the ways you have encountered God and noticed God's love. If it's hard for you, start a second list and you can say, here's all the things where you're not sure where his love were. You can write that down and ask him time to show you how he was there. But try to gather the ways that you've noticed God's love in your life. Or maybe try asking a Jesus follower that you respect. Ask them how they have encountered God's love in their life and listen. Let their story remind you of the love of God that stands firm. That's an example of how one generation is declaring God's work to the next. We see that right in verse 1 of this same passage. It says, "With my mouth I will make your faithfulness known through all generations." And of course, all of Scripture is declaring and showing the love of God through every generation. You see, you could read that today. The love of God, it's always moved towards people, always made promises and kept promises with his people. The love of God is always inviting, always providing salvation to all who turn to Jesus in faith. Maybe try this for you. This might be your takeaway, is try writing out the gospel today in your own words. Wrap your words around the truth of the love of God found in Scripture. Or maybe you could write a song about it. Draw a picture about God's love. Maybe for you, you're going to bake bread or go for a run or clean as you think about the faithfulness of God's love and how it is the most faithful, most secure thing on planet Earth. Now, no matter what we feel, no matter what is happening in our circumstances, God's love stands firm forever. God and his love. God delights to remind his people of that and to persuade them of that and show them the depths of that. So ask God to remind you of his love. Ask God to persuade you again about the good news of the gospel. Seek him, believe him, walk in faith with him. You will discover the faithfulness of God and his love that stands firm forever. Ponder these things.